Hi guys, Jason here, and hey listen, today I want to have a quick chat to you about a thing that I like to call making your money work 4 times harder. Hey listen, as a property investor, we need to make sure that we maximise every advantage, every bit of opportunity that comes our way. And the awesome thing about property is we get plenty of those advantages, plenty of those opportunities to leverage and maximise our money, which is awesome. Hey, so what happens with property investors? Let's just go through a bit of a journey and have a look at how we make sure our money is working times 4, not times 1. Hey, usually what people most do is they, as their first part or the first step of the journey, is they purchase their owner-occupier property, what we call a principal place of residence, a PPR. And let's say you used a deposit, let's say 80k, plus your wage or your job or your income to qualify and buy your PPR. It could be your first investment property or your first home. It doesn't matter, the idea still is the same. When you purchase your PPR, place to live, fabulous, great. What most people do is they take 30 years to pay that off. Nothing wrong with paying your home off, but it certainly isn't a wealth creation strategy that's going to get you the retirement that you need. When you get to retirement, your home's paid off, but you've got to make sure you have some investment assets, creating some income at that destination. And this is how we do it. We take the money that we've created here. It's a great move. When your property grows in value, it creates something called equity. Equity is property investors is great. It's gold for us. We can use it to purchase more properties. Now that money that you use to qualify for that property is been now working times 1. It's working on one property. What we do now as a property investor is we take some of this equity and we now go and purchase a investment property. That investment property now obviously increases your wealth. Let's say we purchase this property for 500k. Let's say we purchase this property for 500k. We've used the same money we started with to purchase now 2 properties when our equity has grown in value. Over here our investment property is fabulous. Now that is now working 2 times our money. The money, our qualification here, our deposit and our income is now working twice. We've got an investment property. That's awesome. Hey, but don't stop there. What I find lots and lots of investors do is they purchase an investment property and they don't do the next 2 steps. The next 2 steps are the steps that really magnify and speed up the outcome. You must do these. You've got to be disciplined. They're quite boring. They're not as exciting as buying a property. They're not as exciting as seeing properties go up in value, but they are the ones that really perform and deliver over time. The next part that happens, or the next thing that gets delivered as a property investor, the third thing that happens, when we've got this investment property now, we get some tax deductions. Now, tax deductions are awesome. Grab them when you can. The thing with tax deductions as a property investor, you've got to make sure you claim them weekly, fortnightly or monthly. Don't leave them till the end of the year. The ATO won't pay you any interest on that money, and legally you can adjust your pay weekly, fortnightly or monthly. It's better back in your pocket. So let's say you bought an investment property. The rent plus the tax deductions equals a positive cash flow property after tax. And let's say you get $5,000 positive cash flow after tax back in your pocket. Now, what do you do with that money? This is the 4th way to make sure your money works harder and faster for you as a property investor. Now, you take that after-tax cash flow, and where do you put it? That's right, you put it in your offset account. Now, your offset account helps you pay your home loan down fast. That now offsets the PPR portion or your owner-occupier portion of your debt, which is not tax deductible and is not creating an income for you up here. Your properties are going up in value, which is great. You've doubled the value of your portfolio holdings, which is great. You've now got some tax deductions, which is awesome. You're minimizing your tax and maximizing your cash flow. And now you make sure you offset in your mortgage account the savings, the $5,000 a year, sits in your offset account and saves you interest. Interest saved is a guaranteed profit. That interest saved or interest is calculated daily, and that daily build up over the next 10 or 15 years will save you hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of interest. So there you go, guys. You've got to make sure that your money is 4 times working for you. first time buying your property, getting some capital growth. That's what happens. Next one, leveraging that growth and getting some investment properties with your equity 2 times. Using those investment properties over here times 3 to get some tax deductions, and after the rent and the tax deductions you've got positive cash flow, and then times 4, put it in your offset account and smash your home loan down. Guys, there you go. This is what you must always have in play in every single situation as a property investor. If you want to get the most out of your investing, you've got to make sure that you're doing that. Sometimes when our capital growth isn't working, the tax deductions and our offset account are always working. You've got to make sure you maximize, get excited about it, get pumped. Hey, there you go, guys. There's my tip for today. Keep investing, stay safe, and until we see each other in person, take care. Bye.